Hello, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Mirage. Really loving the game at the moment. Hope you are too. Don't forget, leave comments, hit the like button. It's a very small channel, so it all helps more than you know. But anyway, so I've stocked up a little bit on knives. Got rid of our wanted. I was thinking what I don't really like, because like in a lot of other games in Assassin's Creed, you'd sometimes get a noise associated with the and I bought a horse, a grey white horse. So we're off to the mill. But yeah, loving the vibe of this game. It is just so good.
Stop that, please.
Definitely, if you can recommend. I think, well, it might have ended. I don't know if it ended. No, I think it's still. I think it's £18 for just the base game on Ubisoft discount on sale, and it will probably get a little bit cheaper as time goes on. The additional content in this game is not really worth it. You know, it's a bit of gear, it's a bit of this, some digital art, if that's what you want. But apart from the DLC mission, and you can actually get the DLC mission instead of paying for it, you can pay with tokens in the Uplay store if you've got your Assassin's Creed account. So I'd recommend just the base game in the sale to get this, just because of the length and size of the game. But I think it's, so far for me, it's, you know, it's got a lot of the things the other Assassin's Creed had, but not the bloat. And from what I'm hearing from Shadows, although it's amazing graphically and setting, as they all are, I don't think there's been a single Assassin's Creed that I haven't 10 or 20 gripes about certain parts of it while loving it. You know, it's always been like 60-70% love, and then there's 20-30% of like, why did they do this? Why didn't they do that? Well, then you get the wish where they fix it.
This looks like the place.
Now
where is Ali?
Always come back here. It's going to be a rebel base or something. Look at the detail on that wood. Just like here. Like, you can see the grains, the knots. And they did a good job of this, and I'm not even playing in 4K, isn't it? So let's get a little scene here. Very nice. Fabuloso. Looks of interest. Opened up. Right, so that's where we need to meet, just down where they're all cheering there. We've got some loot over here. Let me, might just go get that loot. The food situation's interesting as well, because it's not too abundant, so a couple of times I thought, oh, I need, but it's always around, particularly. You look for the bushes, so that's the codex, and then the key. Yeah, I came to this this mill when I was just testing the game. Before recording it, so okay. Right. Right, so I'm maxed on. I need to open up more slots to get more weapons. Let's just have a look. I don't think this daggers, but it probably won't be better than what I've got. Although it's a sword. Daggers over here. But I need to upgrade. Hit one dagger is melee kills poisoned enemies, create a poison cloud. It's 2136 at the moment. This one's better. Parry deal. Plus 25 defense. I need to get them. We need to upgrade them, so we need a blacksmith. Got one green token, 7 silver, and I need to get some more of these. Oh no, hang on. What's the ones? The ones that get rid of your. Not sure if it's the silver one that does the get rid of the notoriety. Alright, let's go. A delicate alliance. Speak to Alan.
It was through the... All credit where it is due, for this man came to my aid at my darkest hour. And from what I have heard, I am not the only one. I will pay great tribute to you in a chronicle of our exploits. But we must first write the end of it. Come.
Right, like the fact we got a little rebel base starting off near this watermill.
I see you two have met.
Only briefly. But the night is young and there is much to discuss. About what you can procure for me.
Our means are limited. But rest assured, I will listen to your needs, Ali. Later. Share what you know about Ghul, so that Bassem may do what he's come here to do.
Yes. Your affairs before mine. But just this once. Ghul sends orders to the prison guards detailing where to dig around Baghdad. But it's not just prisoners he's using.
There is a promissory note for workers here. It looks like Ghul arranges to purchase migrant laborers as well.
Who in Baghdad could make these sorts of arrangements without raising suspicion?
There is but one man, Masoud al-Yaqub. He runs Baghdad's soap mills, finds paying work for foreign settlers, most of them Persian.
So he forces these laborers into working his dig sites, all under the guise of providing them with a livelihood.
Beshi!
Oh, Beshi.
He tracked down one of Ghul's dig sites, posed as a prisoner. What happened?
The search turned up nothing. But that did not stop the guards from trying to silence us. I cracked one skull and fled. I doubt the others were as lucky.
A foolish thing to do with nothing to show for it.
Not nothing. Ghul will be at the Caravanserai. I overheard the guards talking.
Of course. Merchants from all over stop there to rest. If Masood is buying migrant workers, it is likely the Caravanserai is where he conducts his affairs. What does he look like?
He is a large man, favors adornments like jewels and silks from the east.
Then he will be hard to miss. It is time, Basim.
What is your plan?
That will be for Basim to decide.
Basim? Alone? No. Let me gather some men.
And allow for foolish spectacle. Your day to display your prowess will come. But this day belongs to Basim. Consider it part of our agreement. Basim?
I am ready.
Then walk with me.
Looks like this Ghul guy is going to be our first
Come, Basim.
assassin main character then. East Closed Watermill. Some clues. Getting on the horses.
An Order member is within our reach, Basim. And like those before and those yet to come, Al-Ghul's death will be just. This is a man who preys off the desperate and the disenfranchised. And such atrocities will only continue. For Al-Ghul is but a cog in a larger wheel, one that spins destructively. So long as it does, we Hidden Ones will make it our mission to slow it to a stop. Today, you will lend your hand, your blade, to that very mission. And while Al-Ghul is your first target, he will not be your last. I have great belief in that, and in you. Through all my stoicism, my harsh lessons, know that you have impressed me, Basim. The Order's presence in Baghdad and beyond rests on shifting sands, so long as you remain at the tip of our spear.
And that is where I intend to remain. Beholden to your guidance, Master.
Why did that loot at the watermill or whatever? Sometimes when you take these missions, they take you off to different places.
You drift too far.
Yeah. I'm liking the sky in this as well.
As busy as a beehive.
Come,
Crikey.
set your sights on the trial that I will.
I think this is this caravan place.
Merchants, livestock, caravans from all walks. And I thought Anbar's markets were disorderly.
Where there is disorder, there is chaos, and chaos can bring opportunity. See what avenues present themselves. Be reactive, but patient, and trust your instincts.
That is Masood, on the balcony, just as Ali described.
I see him. Go now.
Here we go. Feather.
Wet it with the blood of the slain. I will find you when it is over.
Right.
You
Well, if
think
it's
your
anything like
cruelty is well
Valhalla,
hidden,
they're quite
Al-Ghul.
easily killed.
For you
once get
chose
them.
those with little voice, whose cries you knew would go unheard. They dug at your bidding, died at your hand, and were cast away like so much refuse. All to scour the desert for some artifact. Even now you haggle for flesh, safe in the Caravanserai. You prefer your victims chained and starved. It is time you faced a man unbound.
Quite like that little intro kill thing. I mean, usually AC games you get one at the end. So assassinate Al-Ghul. Al-Ghul, revealed as Masood al-Ja'ub, is a member of the Order who preys on desperate and disenfranchised, forcing them to dig the Yeah, one way to achieve this by using his public status as soap mill owner to quietly acquire migrant labourers, seeking for the promised livelihood. The caravanserai is where he conducts such dealings. So we look out for those symbols.
Come. The stage is yours, Basim. I will be watching.
Okay, let's just check the menu. Okay, it's come out here then. There's another. Well, there's quite a few. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to do in the wilderness as well. Stay on the main missions. I can always stream on Twitch if I'm doing just side content and stuff, but right, we got lots of things here then, so we can get rid of our, we've got dealers. Okay, I think, well, I don't know, I'm thinking this should be a lot easier than the prison because it's a market, so right, because I thought this was like going to be the first guy we killed, but Ali, he's sort of a, I mean, unless he turns bad. It's a bit weird what they've done with this menu system for missions though. Say, pretty similar to what they've got in a new one. To lure our Ghul out. Okay. I don't know. I think there's about 5 of these guys to kill, 5 or 6. But whether he's I mean, he does sound like he's the first because we've got the feather. The first one we did was actually the ally. I don't really wanted to do that. I might. Should have enough. Let's go quickly to the blacksmiths first.
The fire has caused ruckus and alarm.
Discipline. Keep to our path.
She's still. You can do the dagger.
Well met.
But we need the.
Well met.
Maybe we can't because we need the.
What have you got today?
Take a
blueprint
look.
thing.
I can give it a good lick for you.
Yeah, I can't.
I have a gift with edges.
We want to change appearance. There's quite a lot of different things and they keep throwing outside.
I can give it a second life.
So I can't upgrade either of my swords
I know a thing or two about blades.
or my daggers. So I'm not sure where we get
Got what you needed.
these things from.
I have to go.
Farewell then.
Be warned that a nest of cobras.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Right, let's just have a little look at these things then. And then secret entrance, we'll probably try that then. Yes. And then these are the distraction things, I imagine, rebels or traders.
Arrow caught me there. Just the flesh wound. Left.
Built a lot of guards. Although a lot of the secret, I mean, in some of the other Assassin's Creed games, when you killed a lot of the guys, you got a lot of loot or weapons, but this game's not giving you much of that through. And although it gets you in, it's like we're going underwater. Come out in this room. As soon as we go in there, so I might just start with this tower, work my way down. We've only got a killer guy here, we haven't got a...
Hey!
لا يقتنع الكابح بك.
Problem.
قبل أن أنسى.
لكني أسمع ضوضاء غريبة.
I can walk in from
What is the
here.
delay?
I am not certain. Some guards came walking around the
ما عدا مرارة حيوان.
As I was saying, remember,
Okay.
patience.
Picking me up
Do not pray.
from some distance. Anything here? Looks like it's on top of the wall or something. I think they're quite climbable. Let's go in this way just to check it out. I might. I was going to say, where does it go?
Hey!
Right, I'm gonna not go in this way. Might not be able to go in where I want to. We'll see. No. Easily. Look at all those things sticking out there. Oh, there's a load of guards there.
I'll have a quiet night in.
Lots of fire. Usually pick these up and walk them to... Can't get up here without them being... Oh.
I know you.
unsettling.
That guy.
Show me everything.
I need to do the bell though as well, don't I? That's very reminiscent of what we were doing in Origins. Taking out the bell and getting vertical. Right, so there's two guys up here. Sometimes some camps had more than one bell.
Bill will win the wrestling again this year. He's getting older.
You know, I think the eunuchs are up to something. Ever since the trouble started, they have become... I think Sadiq is avoiding you.
I think I'm going to get seen.
Can't say I pay much attention to what goes on. It's a bit beyond me.
I was in Dailam with the Tartars. They really don't like us much up there. Makes this seem like a pleasure garden.
I hear there is another native coming tomorrow, bringing in even more soldiers.
If I kill this guy, I'm gonna throw his body over there. Does he walk about much? Left and right, but he's doing that really quickly. I don't want to balcony assassinate these guys. I can, if this guy goes, and that guy looks the other way.
Won't lose you next time. We were born ready.
A little bit, don't want them together though. Okay. Start on the top, work our way down. This is... we do. I've got these things I can drop on people, which are nice. Like those two guards. I kind of want to take the bell out first though, but I think I can do it from here. I need to get some more knives because I want to use one on this, I want to use one on that. Do this one now. It's got those two guys. Just a dodgy rope, and ideally two guys under here. Oh crap! See the body.
What? Your own mother won't recognize what's left. Hold on!
That's it. I wish that health thing stayed up all the time. But it doesn't when you're in combat. Is there any more knife stuff up here? Was there? What's this big gold thing? What is? Because it looks like you only get one knife from those things. I do need to get the range thing on this. Not quite sure how the skill points are working, because we're not, even though I'm killing quite a lot of guys, we're not really getting much skill points. So it might be more based on the missions. him out. Not gonna do that. It's coming up.
Wait, what? I'll flay you when I find you.
There's no way to hide these bodies anyway up here, really. Right, that guy we can jump on.
What do you see, Enkidu?
It's just... Missed my bow. Although once you did get a bit powered up in Origins and Odyssey, and that the bow was a bit OP. That's barred from the other side. I've dealt with the alarm. I kind of want to do the guys on the other side of this. Go up over the other side, because when I'm lower down, these guys there's a guy somewhere. Was he inside? Quite a few guys inside. That door's barred though. Quite sure how I get in here. Have a look. Was there a window? Oh, that's right. Go in this way. Shit.
Hold there! What's got me?
Is coming up. Over to hide.
You will suffer! When I find you,
I'm very
Didn't come in.
cowards won't be so lucky next time.
Because didn't I take care of the guys either side of...
Come with me. We will find it, Mom. There! Got you!
Shit. Thought he wasn't going to come through. You use up in health as well. I think they purposely made you weak in this Mirage. You really can't take many hits. You know, it's not, you're not all full of armor, you're an assassin, which, you know, again, I quite like. That's an eagle eye.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, because wasn't that... I don't know why there was a guy out here, because I killed that guy over there. knives over there. I'll kill this guy. Doesn't stand under that stuff. Maybe just take him out with a knife when he walks back. I mean, you can get him with the... But you know, you might miss the drop based on a dagger. And if you don't time it right, the item you're dropping could miss. So I'm still trying to thin out the guys, because if you mess this up and you get everybody, so if you take out the bell, which we've done, and then was this room definitely there's not a door you can actually go through. There are people on the other side. There's no just to here. But I'm gonna try and clear this top level then. I should be getting. I thought I'd get experience for kills, but I don't think it works quite like that.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
Damn this leather.
There's 3 guys here. He's looking that way. This guy. I'll try and take this guy out. See, they have quite a long shit.
There you are.
Just nearly messed that up. Health is full. Right, so that's just leather components. I think we might get some leather from, let's read this note. Probably guards came. This is about a cart coming in. Oops. Drinking too much coke. Oh, this is I wish they were a different colour. You know, something like green or something instead of gold. We're all the same shape though, so guys. See him?
Hold on.
Use a few more knives than I wanted there. Can't go back. It's a bit like the arrows. It's like, kind of wish they gave you like 2 instead of 1, but never mind. Oh god, this guy's coming.
Bleed! I'll remember.
Find peace, warrior.
Nope. I'll do this guy. Right, how many knives have I got? 3. That's 2. Nice. The target down there. It's not but I wasn't going to be able to instant kill that guy, but I wonder if he sees fate. Does it might make it easier for me because he'll turn. I don't think he came this far. Let's wait for him to turn. I'll probably see the other guard when he turns, won't I?
Huh? Who's...
I've actually had him in there. Like the haystacks. I mean, generally you don't want the bodies around because they will get you into some sticky situations, but at the moment I don't have the skill to make it disappear, so we've got to either leave them where they are or hide them. That was, so we did this last time, didn't we? Door's barred the other side. It's quite big. This one, we went in there and it's the room. We need to get in the central bit.
Ghul deserves a fate far worse than the one at the edge of my blade. My message will reach the Order. Loud
in
and
here
clear.
to kill. Mickey. Or maybe that is him. there anyone else in here apart from this guy? Seems like there is. Can't get through that door. So, do I... This is where we saw him. I'm thinking our whistling comes out.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing here. What's that? On your guard! We have company!
Must be another way into that room then. If it's not this side and it's not the two ends, it must be it will either be from below
Back to the boredom.
or it's on the outside wall.
Some music to soothe things.
Music is always a joy to my ears.
Hold on!
We live to play.
Hey, step!
Come on.
On it! I'll ring the bell!
Oh Christ. Excuse my French. Oh,
I'm not a
I'll kill you! Turn and face me! There you are! I see you!
this isn't where I wanted to go.
Get back here!
Alert, at least I've done the bell.
Hey, what's going on? Dangerous being that lying around.
All right, I have this.
Get away! Got you! Feed the what? Back off, you shit! Just stop!
Oh, photo mode. Big picture then. Okay. I think we're good. What I was thinking is there's a way into that room from here. To be honest though, I've still got all these guys alerted, so... I'm out of ammo though, aren't I? Got the goose. He's gone down, I was gonna kill him. Okay.
No! Help! Guard! Killer loose! Murderer here!
Batman! Where the shurta?
Right, well there is there's definitely a window on the other side.
هذا ليس من الحكمة بالتأكيد.
Let's see if this is the way into the room. Again, it'll take a lot longer to do this because I've been killing all the guards. Probably shouldn't unbar it because that if I can't get in here, how do I get to the guy then? Tried whistling to get him out. Right. Well, he's either got to come out or there's something underneath his floor. Yeah, thankfully I've thinned out a lot of these guards, but let's we haven't cleared many out on this level though. This is a guy. See, because he might have some information.
We were promised steady work and fruitful returns. Now we're being made to slog in the desert.
We were deceived. Please, you must help us.
Tell me what I can do to help.
The man who brought us has a deed that binds us to Mas'ud. If he has not collected his fee, he should still be here.
If I can relieve these men of their duty, it will not be long before Ghul catches wind of his disbanded workforce.
Another the dude then and food. Yes.
I am not here.
I don't want to get too far from where I was. I've already lost track of it because I need to. Is the right? He's in here, isn't he? But yeah, I've either got to do something which will mean he'll come out, or it's breakable. Nothing special, just a lot of guards there, so a couple of them I think are being distracted by that musician. Caught it out. Kill this guy anyway, but
Oh! My God! Murder! Murder! Help!
I must get out of here.
we have got a
Find some help! We have a killer here!
okay. These were the ones listening to the music, I think. There's pots out here, so maybe we've got to blow something to get into. No.
Got that one on the thigh from Talal's backswing. We're both free. Great ambush in the hills west of Peninsula.
The Greek dogs are cunning. Those fireflies Ryan mentioned, they are real.
Stuck now.
Right pose. Set my boat alight from 30 paces.
Cannot wait to be done here. Going to go to the Khandak Tahir, free some fish. Best to get them right for the Nacht before they...
Care to sample our
Why not?
melodic delight?
Lighten the mood a little.
Let the music flow.
Right, so this is the thing the guy's in. But there's no way in there. Let's go away. Hold up. Not distracting any guards at the moment.
A strange thing to happen upon. Perhaps I can use this to my advantage. Well met, traveler. The Caravanserai is rich with wares today. I was wondering if you had any goods to sell?
I only deal in dirham, and what I sell are not goods, boy. Though I suppose that depends on who you ask.
I am not sure I understand.
I sell men, laborers, but my lot is spoken for.
Could I change your mind? I have coin to spare, and could use men such as yours.
15,000.
15,000? I don't have 15,000.
That is absurd. Who has the means to pay so much?
It is better to keep that question to yourself. Be on your way now.
If I am going to free those laborers, I will have to steal the deed. Now to free those men. Those two men are having a loud dispute, but not loud enough. How might I push them over the edge?
Right, there's another thing on this side. I've still got more guards to kill.
I have claimed the deed from your handler. You are bound no longer. Go! The laborers run amok. Al-Ghul will take notice. I must be ready to strike. Word will surely get to Al-Ghul. Come out and spectate, coward.
Right, did we have to do that to get him out of the room then? Need some more knives.
There he is.
Oh yeah.
Now is my chance.
Right, so that's what we had to do then. I kept looking first time I've done this, but taking up most of the guards.
Why bind our hands like this?
Oh, come on. This lift thing. Rubbish, because every time you press A, it's climbing. So.
This was a ruse all along.
This ends now.
Okay, let's get him. This episode's quite long. Oh, we're gonna stop it hanging. We get our first feather scene.
La'anakallah.
Turn your hate inward, Mas'ud. It is your wickedness that has led you here.
Wickedness? To whom? The unenlightened? The feeble who have cast their lot? It is our divine will to rule over them. Our duty to exact their contribution.
Contribution? To what?
To what could be. The very knowledge of which lies buried beneath these sands.
Some things are meant to stay that way.
No. These are gifts, destined to be recovered. They speak to us, as you well know.
Me?
Oh, yes. A hidden one you may be, but not just.
See this Ginny thing again. I think some people saying they think this Ginny thing is Loki because we know from Valhalla that he's a descendant. I don't want to spoil the ending too much about Valhalla. People haven't played and watched that. When in conflict, trust, focus, execute perfect secret assassination. Okay. Yeah. Assassination sequence automatically.
Nihal?
Basim.
Sure, that's wearing exactly the same outfit from years or months ago. I think we have that as a new skill now, the multi-assassination.
Al-Ghul's relentless pursuit at the expense of human lives has come to an end. It is a day of victory, not only for those spared of his cruelty, but for the hidden ones. The Order's grand plot in Baghdad may still be a mystery, but we can at least be certain Al-Ghul's role in it has been vanquished.
I believe what he sought to uncover were more strange objects, like the one I took from the Winter Palace. What does the Order want with these relics of the past? And why guard them with so much effort?
You are beginning to ask the right questions, Basim. We shall find the answers together.
Lately, all I have are questions.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Forget I said anything.
How am I to guide you if you will not speak openly?
I have struggled with nightmares. In these dreams, a Jinni torments me until I wake up panicked and soaked with sweat. In Alamut, I had nearly forgotten about it. But when I killed Al-Ghul, I felt its presence again. And I am left asking why? Why here? Why now? Why me? Piling questions and no answers. I meant to tell you, but...
You were afraid I would think you weak of mind. We are only as weak as we allow ourselves to be. To shed a weakness, you must do what is necessary to mend that which causes you pain.
Will you permit me a brief respite? I wish to seek out an old friend.
Nihal? I remember. She is important to you, isn't she?
She is. But last we spoke, I led her to believe otherwise.
This causes you pain. Then go and heal this wound without delay. Find me at the Harbiya Bureau when it is settled.
If that was indeed Nihal, I have not a clue where she went. Back home in Anbar, maybe.
I think there's a nice sword or some loot at that mound structure in the distance there. I saw on a video. Don't remember any of the details of it, just that it was at that location. So I definitely want to check that out. Right, we're going to leave this episode here because we've gone over the hour again. But that was a good mission. Enjoyed that. Again, I took a bit of time because killing people, but yeah, generally with these big places, if you can take out the bell and thin the crowd, it makes it a little bit easier, even if a little bit longer. I got 3 skill points as well, so that's good. Feels a lot, but some of these, right, so we can do knife recovery, so I think I'm going to do that straight away with the 3 points I've got, because we keep having problems by not having enough knives. That's going to help us do that. And then we've got this full thing. Focus bar would be good. That's the chain assassination. Isn't quite what it showed us in the thing, but that's 3 points. Capacity for focus, airstrike. Okay. Jumping throw. Just get more focus, counter rolls, yep. I think these tool belts, most of this trickster chain seems to be the most useful. So yeah, we're going to get a bunch of these. We're going to get sort of 5 or 6 of these, and then probably one in the middle, which will be the top. So this will be the next thing we do. Could Nihao be back at our hideout? Look for Nihao. Backed anyway. Lovely. Right, thanks very much for joining me on this one. Don't forget, leave a like, leave a comment, and absolutely loving it. Loving AC Mirage at the moment. Hope you are too, and I'll see you in the next one.